Alright, yo, so I've been noticing quite a few comments on just about every single video that I make regarding TF2 updates, upcoming ones, patch notes on the current ones that just came out. Every single video that I talk about that has update in the title, people immediately go to the comment section and go,
Jimmy, I miss Quickplay. How do I get Quickplay back? I wish Valve would just bring Quickplay back. Can Valve bring Quickplay back? Please bring Quickplay back. Valve, please, I need Quickplay back. It was the best part of TF2, and now it's gone forever. Valve, please bring TF2 back to Quickplay.
And I understand your frustration. I get it. I understand. But here's the thing. I have my own opinions on this, and I think I've come to a conclusion. I don't think you guys actually miss Quickplay. Whoa, don't dislike the video yet. Hang on there, Billy. Just hang on. Let me explain. I don't think it's Quickplay that you guys miss. I think it's Valve servers. Valve servers were an easy way to jump in a game with all your friends if need be, and you could play vanilla TF2, just the regular stock shit, no ads, no mods, just TF2, right? And I'll admit, vanilla servers, Valve TF2 servers were my jam back when they were around. I don't think you guys miss Quickplay though, and for a couple of reasons. You see, and this is just me. See, I never liked Quickplay for quite a few different reasons, but one of the main ones that really grinded my gears was I'd try to join, I'd go through Quickplay, and I'd make sure, if there's any settings like, don't join empty games, stuff like that, they were on, I'd made sure, and yet every single time I tried to play on Quickplay, I'd get put into an empty server for no fucking reason. I'd go, oh, cool, going to Cloth King, one of my favorite maps to play. Oh, it's empty. Shit. Oh, cool. Payload game? Alright, guess I'm going to, empty server. Cool. And it would happen every single time. I think there's maybe one or two times that I actually got into the game with Quickplay. Now, I know that's not, the thing for everyone. I'm sure there's people that got into games with Quickplay and you probably used Quickplay a lot and you loved it, and that's cool. That's great. But I don't think you missed Quickplay. That wasn't the problem, or the solution, I guess. What you missed was the Valve servers, because they gave you an easy way to play the game. And I'll admit that was one of my favorite things about TF2 was the Valve servers. And there was a time before Valve servers even came, before they were even a thing. And I played the game then too, and I played on community servers a lot. And now those community servers are trying to come back a bit. And I miss those community servers because there's a lot of great times I had on those servers as well. Because you had kind of like a community there. And sure, people will say I had, I had a community on this, US Virginia server, And sure, that's fine. I get it. You play a certain Valve server, group, like, Virginia, or maybe you live in fucking England. I don't know anything about European servers, but people would say they had communities that they'd make on Valve servers because they'd see these same people there over and over again, and I get that. But think about that, and then make it way more personal because it was one server. That's pretty much how most community servers felt. You'd go to a specific community server in the game with, the same people usually, and there'd be, some admins there, some VIP members, and then your newbies, and it was a fun time, Community server was really great back then. And I think that we can bring them back with Valve's help. What I think Valve should do, if they don't bring back Valve servers, because I'm pretty sure they're never going to do that. I'm pretty sure they're never going to bring back Valve vanilla TF2 servers for the server browser. I think what happened is they took all those servers and used them for casual, which, fair enough, I understand, that makes sense, it's a decent way of doing it, and I like casual a lot, by the way, I'll talk about that in a second, but I think Valve should bring back a quick play function, because it seems like a lot of newer people were using the quick play function, and bring it back, but only for community servers, and you can highlight certain community servers. If you want an only vanilla community server, you can have that. If you want a community server with certain mods, you can have that, and just try and make it like a good browser for community servers that isn't the server browser, because I know a lot of people don't use the server browser for some reason. Now, personally, I love the server browser. It was my fucking jam. I still use it to this day in any game that has it available. Fucking Counter-Strike Global Offensive, most people use the regular shit, the casual game finder. I use a server browser because I like the server browser. It's simple for me. I've been using it all my life as a PC gamer. Hell, COD 4 was like where I really shine on the server browser, because that was my favorite way to play the game. Was I'd go through the server browser there, I'd find some cool games, my favorite maps, and I'd play the game for fucking hours on end because of the community or the server browser, and community servers there. And I think that a lot of people have access to those community servers anymore in newer games. It seems like a lot of newer games just kind of don't have server browsers anymore for one reason or another. Maybe they're too much coding for them. I don't fucking know. It seems like a lot of recent PC games, especially shooters, just don't bother with the fucking server browser, and I don't know why. They just don't. Overwatch being a prime example, there is no server browser. I'm pretty sure there's no dedicated servers like, for community shit. It's just all Blizzard. You got your casual, you got your ranked, you got your arcade, you got your custom games, which are, not really a dedicated server, so you can't, run any mods. It's a problem, but, I understand. So I think that's why Valve made casual and competitive the way they are, because they want to bring TF2 to that more modern way. And I know, you guys don't all like TF2 kind of becoming more modernized. You want TF2 to have its own shine because TF2 is a unique game. I understand that. I feel that. Believe me, TF2 is a unique game. You're very right about that. But it doesn't need to be unique in every single way to the point that it's hard to, make the game fun for new people. Like, the game itself is already unique in, like, the fucking mechanics itself. Like, it's a team-based shooter with various nuance and intricacies that makes the game itself very unique, with rocket jumping and all the cool shit you can do in the game you can't do in other games. Or you can do in other games, but not quite to the extent that TF2 does them. You know what I mean? And that's why I like TF2. It wasn't because, it has a quick play function. I never fucking cared about that. And I don't know why people are suddenly caring about it so much now. You don't miss quick play. You miss this, the servers that you played on before. And again, I don't think Valve's bringing those back, unfortunately, which I'll admit kind of sucks, but it's whatever, I think Valve can easily reach a middle ground here by making it so that these community servers that have been popping up recently, which are phenomenal, by the way, there's a lot of great community servers out there that are popping up recently. I think that Valve could easily make a way to access them without going to server browsers. That way, new people can play on those servers without feeling overwhelmed by the server browser. Because I'll admit, for a new gamer, the server browser is a little bit difficult to navigate. It's definitely not simple compared to just pressing a button and being in a game. So if Valve could do that, that'd be awesome. But who knows? I know they're still working on casual and competitive and the Pyro update and all this other stuff. I don't know what to expect from them. I really don't. They're not transparent. I don't think they'll ever will be that transparent to the point that, they'll do that. Speaking of which, another thing that I wish Valve would do that I don't think they'll ever do, unfortunately, is bring back the TF2 beta. Especially with all these fucking balance changes and stuff like that to weapons, I think we need a beta. We need a way to test out changes before they happen and give feedback to Valve. That way, everyone's happy, because it gives the pro players a chance to play them before they come out. It gives the casual players and the pub players a chance to play them before it comes out. And Valve can get all these different opinions in from, the whole area of the community, because I know not everyone wants, pro players being the ones to balance everything, and I understand that. I personally like it, but I'll let you guys have your opinion. I'm not going to say you guys are wrong and stupid, blah, there's no point in that. It doesn't fucking do anything for me, or you, so, But this way, everyone could play the game before the update comes out, say, this change is bad, this change is good, this change is too much, this change is too little, hey Valve, take this into consideration maybe, and they could bring it back, but I don't think they will, because I know a lot of people have been telling me when the beta was out, which I'll admit, I had the beta downloaded, I think I still have it downloaded on my computer for some reason, but when the beta was, in full swing and I was playing it, I think I maybe played like one update on there and never played it again, and I think that maybe now is a better time to bring it out because people are a little bit more sensitive to changes, and they may go, I want this, I don't want this, and it may be better for the game now, but we'll see. I don't really know how active the beta would be if people would bring it back now, or if Valve brought it back now, And what could happen is they could bring it back, but then pull a Blizzard and make it so that they don't listen to any fucking feedback ever. Because right now, if you're not that familiar, Blizzard has a PTR for Overwatch. However, it seems like they're just kind of putting in changes into the PTR and then not really doing anything the community says afterwards. Like you'll have people say, oh, this change on this hero is a bit different and a bit too much. Can we kind of scale it back a bit? And then they ship the update without doing anything. They just go, oh, whatever, here you go. And then that's the game from then on, which is pissing off a lot of people, by the way, just to give you a scope of things. So who knows, maybe Valve could do some shit to kind of meet us in the middle. I don't really have my breath held though. I'm not too expecting of all this shit. I'm hopeful. I'm definitely hopeful, and I hope for the best. But you gotta, prepare for the worst. It's the inevitable shit. You know what I mean? All I can say is the matchmaking update didn't ruin the game. It's still there. The game is still as it is. You can still play the game however you want. Just try not to, let this lack of quick play bother you so much, and maybe consider what the real problem you have is. Because I don't think it's quick play. I don't think it's quick play. That's all for me though. I'm just a dude on the internet. Don't take my opinion too, heavily. It's just whatever. It's just what I think sometimes. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully this cleared up my opinions if you cared about that. If you don't, whatever, that's cool too. As always, GG. Peace the fuck out.